You ask a laboring woman questions, you take her out of her laboring brain. It creates a bit of a speed bump in the labor process because she is forced to re engage with the real world instead of getting completely lost and taken away into labor land where her body's working more efficiently.
Hallelujah! I love caring for women in a hospital, and I also hate it. Because if there is one thing that a hospital loves to do, it is ask you questions that do not matter for your care or my care of you. Imagine coming in rip-roaring labor and me as your nurse coming up to you and saying, I'm sorry. So how many times a week approximately do you talk on the phone with loved ones, friends, or neighbors? I don't know how people don't freak out more. Okay, I'm going to tell you 2 things that I want you to do in order to decrease the chances of this happening to you. As your nurse, I try super hard to just focus on the questions that I need to know the answers to, but there is a way that you can decrease even that, and that is by thinking about these admission questions that they're going to ask you and already have your answers typed up and prepared. You might be thinking, but Jen, I don't know those admission questions. I'm glad you asked. This is something that I made, but it's free. Okay, you can have it. This is 6 pages of admission questions that are probably going to be asked of you. Now, there will be other questions that some hospitals have that are different than what this is, but this will get you through 90% of that annoyance level. Okay, like I said, free. Okay, you can have it. JenHamilton.co, resources down at the bottom. You can get it there. It will email you a download of this whole document. The second thing that you're going to do is that you are going to already have talked to your support person, your partner, whoever is with you, and they will know if you're okay with it about your medical history, about your living situation, etc. And you can give that person permission to answer these questions for you if you didn't already have this thing prepared, okay? And you will prepare that person to go with the nurse into a corner and talk about these things quietly. You shan't not need be bothered in this moment. Thank you, Melanie, for talking about this because it is one of my biggest pet peeves about working in a hospital.